Dust off your pointe shoes and the tutus because BalletMet's Nutcracker is returning to the Ohio Theater. Opening night for the Holiday Classic is next Thursday, December 11th. And if you've never seen it before, I won't give too much away, but the ballet takes audiences on a magical journey that begins with a single, unforgettable gift, a Nutcracker. Joining me this morning to talk about this year's production is Artistic Director Remy Wortmeyer. Hello.
Great to see you. Yeah.
Good to see you too. I was telling Remy before we got on air, I have a Nutcracker signed by one of your faculty members who used to be with the company, and I forgot to bring it in today. Oh well.
Damn.
Darn it.
I'll have to get you another one.
I know. So hey, what can audience members expect this year from the production?
Well, every year we like to add a little extra magic. Drosselmeyer, you know, he likes to
Yes.
bring his magic to it, and every year we try to elevate that a little more. So we're definitely doing that this year. I'm not going to give too much away because it's like little Easter eggs. You've got to be there to kind of like go, oh, that's different. Is that? Yeah. And then, yeah, very exciting. But we also have these fantastic theme nights. So if you go to BalletMet.org and you find your, the different nights and the tickets and everything. But we have theme nights. We have like white sweater wipeout night, and we have ugly sweater night.
Ugly
yes.
Christmas sweater night. That sounds fun.
I gotta get used to these American kind of isms.
You're right. I know.
In Australia, it's summer, so we don't wear sweaters at Christmas.
That is so fun. That's something you don't think about, right? Being new here to the U.S. You should have a tutu night or something. That sounds fun.
We gotta get that happening.
Well, so I know you also talked to me about how you're doing more front of house before the performance. Like, what time should audience members arrive to the theater before the show starts?
Well, there's access an hour before the show. So, when you enter the theater, you're firstly going to be greeted by the Nutcracker mascot. Then you go in and there'll be choirs there performing, Christmas carols and things like this, just to create that extra ambience of magic in that beautiful Ohio theater. I mean, it's so stunning. And then the patrons lounge is being transformed into the land of sweets. So you'll be able to do all different activities there and fun games and things like this, but there'll also be the Clara's sleigh will be there for photo ops. So you'll be able to go there and take photos and create that magical moment of, the holiday season.
So get there early.
Absolutely.
Do not cut it close.
No.
And I have to say, so the production that you've put on, this also includes students from the Academy.
180.
That is a lot.
It is a lot, and it's great to have them in the studio with us rehearsing.
Talk to me about that process. Like, it's really great for these students. They get to audition.
They do,
They get to practice with the company.
They do, yeah.
And then throughout the month, they're performing with them. How
which
special is that?
Well, I think it's wonderful. I mean, like myself, when I was a little kid, I used to perform with the Australian Ballet Company when they would tour to my hometown of Adelaide, and it was always so magical to not only see my idols up close and personal, but also to be part of their production and to get that experience on stage. So I think it's really great and really beneficial for starting their careers and where they're going to grow and having that extra performance experience on stage.
Absolutely. We have some photos to show. If she cues it up, if Maya cues it up. These are photos of me. I did the Nutcracker when I was younger in BalletMet. I was an angel for a couple years. It was the best experience, Remy.
Well, we might have an extra spot for you.
Oh,
my
goodness.
Dust off those pointe shoes.
No, it was so much fun. And like, you learn so much when you're that young being with the company, and it's a really, really special experience. And I also have to ask you, so there's nutcrackers, there's mice. They're wearing these huge costumes, big nutcracker head, big mouse heads, tails.
Yep.
How do you practice with the company and these students to get them used to all the outfits and costumes they'll be wearing?
Well, yeah, we do dress rehearsals both in our studios, but then also on stage. So every cast will have an opportunity to be on stage rehearsing in those costumes because it is different. You can't, in those mouse heads, you can't see everything like you normally would. You have tunnel vision kind of thing. So you have to get used to that. Also with all the lights and the magical smoke and all the magic that's happening around you and the sets changing, they have to kind of get used to all of that happening at once.
Awesome, so much fun. I'm so excited. I already got my tickets for this year. Let's go. All right, so what other dates and details do you think people need to know?
Yeah, we run from the 11th to the 28th. There's all different types of performances. Like I said, there are condensed performances, which is my first Nutcracker. And there is one, I believe, available still. We've sold out on the 23rd, but there's still one on the 28th. And that's a sensory-friendly performance. So,
okay, wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And it's narrated, and it's a bit shorter. So. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Remy, thank you for coming back and joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
And please stick with us. We have a very special performance coming up within the hour. We have some snowflakes here with us, right?
You do. Bringing winter into the studio.
It's going to be great.